Right, we're away. Now, nice and steady, I want you to do a nice left turn. Okay, nice and easy, look out for that hump back. French. And again, left turn. Okay, and again, left turn. Now, nice and easy, look out for that tap. Okay, one more left turn. Now, nice and steady along the Stoneyford National School now. Now, guards, you're allowed to go to your team. There's a team over there. Oh, come on, go on. Take it easy. Stop the guard. Get out. Right. Holy God, King. How did I go? Did I pass? Did you pass? Yeah. How in God's name did you pass the driving test without a car? You bloody lunatic. You ain't playing drivers for all the same. You're not doing bad. I'm out here. I'm not enough. You're up as well. Here's me bloody water. Wait a minute. Hey, come back here with me, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told I'm getting some vicious looking eyes from down there, and I'm told that they're now going to go around selling raffle tickets. Hold your attention, please. Before I sing this song is the Stoneyford Serenade. It was composed by the late Tom McGrath and written by him. And Tom was the past pupil here in Stoneyford in the old school. And he made a lot of songs, and he sang a lot of them with me down through the year. So I'm going to try and do this for you. Now you've often heard of Stoneyford beside the River King. It's famous for the curls and for lots of other things. But have you heard this little song I'm going to sing for you? Oh, you may credit all I say, for every word is true. As we malt ourselves the posters, the minerals and the wine. His shop is filled with booze every night at 9:30. And if you want a sandwich when you're wobbly at the knee, you can have some German sausage or a junk of Irish cheese. Go on, you're only joking. Go on, you're pulling me leg. Go on, you're only joking. Sure, the nicest crowd we ever met are down in Stoneyford. Robert Finnegan is a farmer, and he often kills the sheep. Nice tender juicy mutton chook he sells at night to tea. He owns as fine a farm as you can wish to see. And he has all his places up with his miniature ESP. Go on, you're only joking. Go on, for you're pulling me leg. Go on, you're only joking. Sure, the nicest crowd we ever met are down in Stoneyford. Now if you have some horses and you want them mended quick, just drop it down to Connie Ryan, just drop it down to Georgie Lee. It's fixing in a tick. And if you want to steam put into the man won't let you down, call down to see Ned Lanigan at the bridge below the town. Owen Brennan has 2 lorries and a motor car for hire. He'll drive you off by day or night to win, wake or fire. Or if you have a touch of flu and you haven't feeling fine, just tell your ailments one and not to Dr. Tim O'Brien. Go on, you're only joking. Go on, you're pulling me leg. Go on, you're only joking. We're the nicest crowd we ever met are down in Stoneyford. Now if you have some harness and you want to mend it quick, just drop to Connie, Billy Lee and Connie Ryan in the teak. And if you want some cigarettes, those pounds are a bag. Call over the Feely children in the shop in Ennisnag. Have a go on, you're only joking. Have a go on, you're pulling me leg. Have a go on, you're only joking. Sure, the nicest crowd we ever met are down in Stoneyford. So now, dear friends, it grieves me that I must say adieu. I hope you all won't hate me after what I did to you. To make your town more prosperous, I hope you all will try. So till we meet again, dear friend, God bless you and goodbye.
Mr. Ennisnag is still a really good process. Thank you.
Mr. Medlar, ladies and gentlemen, not a bother. 1948. Thank you very much.
My best student, drawn on the blackboard. Get down there and sit down. Behave yourself. I want you to be on your best behavior today. Because the inspector is coming to the school. Why are you late?
Because I was having a dream, miss.
A dream?
Yeah, a dream about a soccer match.
And how did that make you late?
Because I went into extra time, you see.
Hold out your hands. Hold out your hands. Why are those hands so dirty? Look at the cut of them.
Sure, I was playing on goal, wasn't I?
Sit down there and behave yourself. Sit down. Quiet now, children. Master Ivory is on his way. Quiet. Will you behave yourself?
Get down over that tree, Ryan. Leggett! Are you ever taking license here in that toilet? Couldn't talk to a moon to her cronin.
Tommy, go on and walk, Master Ivory.
Well, isn't this a pitiful sight? The last of the summer wine. Do you know what you are, McGrath?
Oh, sir.
You're a very big way. You're as useful, McGrath. You're as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. Now listen up. Listen up. There's a school examiner coming here this morning, and she will expect to meet normal, intelligent children. But she's going to be very disappointed, isn't she, Levin? Yes, sir. She is going to ask a lot of questions of Scapegoat. And she will expect the answers of Scapegoat. But we have a little problem there, haven't we, Kelly? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what's the problem, Kelly? I don't know, sir. I tell you what the problem is, Kelly. A bunch of Romanian refugees coming off the back of an Intel lorry speak better Irish than the four of ye. Now listen, in the short time we have, I'm going to try to perform a miracle. I'm going to try to transfer some simple Irish phrases into that big empty space between your ears. Tell me now, Kavanagh. What's that, Kavanagh?
It's a book, sir.
It's a book, sir. Well, one dice sleep sound tonight, Kavanagh, no one had a genius like you in the sky.
That's good, sir.
That's no ordinary book, Kavanagh. That's an Irish word book, an Irish dictionary, a fucking lower. Now listen. Get out the fucking lower, get out the fucking lower, and I'm having it in a half an hour. Sha means yes, and Neil means no. Get out the fucking lower, and we don't have a go. Now the sweets that you chaw are called a milchon. A motor car used to be a glue stone. Take his house and door is his door. Get out the fucking lower and we learn a little more. I get out the fucking lower, get out the fucking lower, and I'll have you teaching Irish in a half an hour. Sam means yes, and Neil means no. Get out the fucking lower and we'll all have a go. Well, if someone says to you, "Connor's a tattoo," what they're saying in English is, "How are you?" Slán, lad, that's how we say goodbye, and Wolf Bean's bear is under the sky. Well, get out the fucking lower, get out the fucking lower, and I'll have you learning Irish in a half an hour. And Neil means no, get out the fucking lower, and we'll all have a go. In school, and you have to go to the loo. This bit of Irish will be handy to you. Cadagum dulla ma she de hulle. The teacher's asleep, Tamunt are in a colour. Get out the fucking lower, get out the fucking lower, and I'll have you learning Irish in a half an hour. Sha means yes, and Neil means no. Get out the fucking lower, and we'll all have a go. If you don't know the girl that you're dancing with, ask her name, cause Anam did when you leave her home, and she holds you tight. Yeah, what is how you say good night? Get out the fucking lower, get out the fucking lower, and I'll have you learning Irish in a half an hour. Sha means yes, and Neil means no. Get out the fucking lower, and we'll all have a go.
Is on our way now. Behave yourselves. Welcome to Stoneyford. Got a meal among them. I'm afraid we have a slight problem. We have an outbreak of measles in Stoneyford at the moment, and we've only 4 pupils in the class today, and you're going to just have to do with them. Not to worry, we'll make a start anyway. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to sit? You'll do just fine.
Now, conas atá sibh apáis diog.
Now, in an orderly fashion, go out there and get a chair and sit out in the front. An orderly fashion. What do you think you're doing? Get over there. Get over there.
Now, good morning, children. I'd like to get to know you first. Now, would you like to introduce yourselves? We'll start with you.
Willie Kavanagh is Adam Dumb.
Maura Kelly is Adam Dunn. Little Kid Lavin is Adam Dunn.
James McGrath is Adam Dumb.
Come on. Now, without further ado, we'll have the first child up here. What about yourself? Now, cod is Anam did.
Kid Lavin is Adam Dunn.
Tell me, kid, how many is in your family?
Well, let's see now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 of us, mister. 6 of us in the family.
Can you name them?
There's Betty. There's Helen. There's Joe. There's Nora. And there's Teresa. 6 of us.
But that's only 5.
Oh yeah, sure, I forgot myself. That's right. That's 6 of us. Only 6 of us.
Now, Kit, have you a story to tell me?
I have, miss. I have a story about me father.
Right, go ahead.
See, my father was very sick one day. He was fierce sick. And my mother said to him, you'll have to go to the doctor. And so off he went to the doctor. And he went into the doctor. And he said, Doctor, I'm fierce sick today. And the doctor said, why, what's wrong with you? And he said, I don't know, doctor. He said, well, every time I touch myself, he said, I get a fierce pain. And the doctor said, show me. So he went like this. He went, oh, oh, oh. And the doctor said, I know what's wrong with you. And my father said, what, doctor? And he said, you have a broken finger.
That was very good, Kit. Now, who's next?
Wait, sorry, one.
Cadas Anam did.
Willie Cavanagh's and them dog.
I believe you have a poem for me, Willie. Miss Cronin told me you wrote it yourself.
Oh, I did, yeah, but I wrote another one since. I wrote one last night. Will I tell you that one instead?
Okay, go ahead.
I have it here in my pocket somewhere. Oh. Walking up a narrow lane, suddenly I got an awful pain. Diarrhea, diarrhea.
Thank you, Willie.
Hang on.
Thank you.
I have another verse. Lying in me little bed, something wet around me legs. Diarrhea, diarrhea.
Enough, Willie.
No, I have another one.
Enough.
Climbing up a greasy pole, suddenly something broke me.
That's enough of that.
Ah,
Next pupil, please. Now, Cadas Adam did.
Mara Kelly's and I'm done.
Now, Maura, can you count up to 10?
Oh yes, miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good, Maura. Can you count any higher?
Oh yes, miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, Maura, that's not what I mean. Do you know anything?
Oh, well, miss, I try to learn, I really do. But every time Miss Cronin tries to learn me, it goes in both ears and out the other.
Both ears and out the other. But you have only 2 ears, child.
Oh, miss, well, see, I don't know nothing about arithmetic either.
Well, let's try religion then. Who was the first woman in the world? Here, I'll give you a clue. It was something to do with an apple.
Was it Granny Smith, miss?
Sit down, sit down. Now, what about the little chap at the end? He seems to be a little nervous. Come up here beside me. Agus Cadas Anam did.
James McGrath and him though.
Do you have a story to tell me like the others, James?
I do, miss.
Right, go ahead.
Me father went into Heathlips in October to buy a trousers fit. And he tried on the trousers and he said to Tim, this trousers is fierce tight on me, says. It reminds me of the ballroom in Stoneyford. And Tim said to him, but there's no ballroom in Stoneyford. And me father said, there's shag all ballroom in this trousers.
Okay, sit down, James, please. Now, have you any other stories to tell me? Okay, Kit, go ahead.
It's another story about me father again, miss. See, one nice day, my father took me off down to the King's River to have a look at all the squirrels and the birds and the trees. And there was ducks on the river, so we were feeding the ducks and we were feeding them like this, along the river. And then, all of a sudden, this squirrel came swimming along on his back. And I said to Daddy, why is that squirrel swimming along on his back? And my Daddy said, it's to keep his nuts dry, son.
Let's have another one.
Yes, Willie?
See, this is the story one day I was above in the school and Miss Cronin asked us what the quickest thing in the world was. So James reckoned the quickest thing in the world was thinking. He reckoned he could think quicker than nothing else in the world. Yeah. And Kit there thought blinking was the quickest thing in the world. She reckoned she could blink quicker than nothing else in the world. And this one here, Maura, she reckoned electricity was the quickest thing in the world. She reckoned switch on the light, the room is bright, like that. But I didn't agree with him.
No?
No. I reckon it's diarrhea.
Why do you say that, Willie?
Well, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, and before I could think blink or turn on the light, the diarrhea was in my underpants.
Yes, Maura?
I have a poem.
Right. Cues.
Heavenly Father, full of grace, bless James's happy face. Bless his hair that tends to curl, keep him away from the other girl. Bless his hands, they are so strong, tell him to keep them where they belong. Bless his eyes, they are so sweet, they really knock me off my feet. But above all else, keep us together, not for now, but forever.
Oh, that's lovely, Maura. Good girl. Now, can any of you play a musical instrument?
Miss. I can play the accordion, miss.
Lovely. What kind of music do you play?
Oh, different types.
Yeah?
I can play the disco, the pop, the jive, the rock, the boogie woogie, the old time waltz, the new time waltz, the country and western, country and Irish folk, Asian blues, light opera, heavy metal, swing, bebop, and jazz, zeesh, dun, zeesh, sets and caileys, country and western, country and old time waltz, and Cajun, bluegrass, rock and roll, jive, Dribble Chain, Bernadette, Elvis Spectamba, Samba Foxtrot, Latin America, Congo, funk and disco, miss.
Right, James, take your pick. Go ahead.
What, Jamesy boy?
Right, boys and girls, I think that's enough of your stories. Before I go, I give a bag of sweets to the person who can answer the most questions correctly. Now, are you ready? First question. Where is Timbuktu?
I know, miss.
Okay, Kate.
Is it between Timbuk 1 and Timbuk 3, miss?
We'll go ahead. Who was born in a stable and had millions of followers?
Oh, I mean, I definitely know this one.
Okay, Kate.
It had to be Red Rum, miss. It did have to be.
Next question. What is the hottest part of the sun?
Oh, I know that one, miss. It definitely has to be page 3.
Can you name the 4 seasons?
Oh, I can, miss. Salt, pepper, mustard, vinegar.
Right, we'll try a few arithmetic questions. How are they on arithmetic, Miss Cronin?
Oh, mental.
Mental, well, we'll soon see. If you had £4 in one pocket and £3 in another pocket, what would you have?
I have that one, miss.
Yes, Willie?
Somebody else's trousers.
Another arithmetic question. If you bought 50 apples for 10p, what would each be?
Miss, I know. They'd be rotten, they'd have to be at that price.
Okay, we'll finish up. Who'd like to ask a question on Scailga? Well, that little girl there has her hand up. Kit, isn't it? Yes, Kit, come on up here. Don't be shy. Sit down now. Call out your name. Now, Cade an Ceist.
Thank you very much. And thank you.
Maura White. Agnes Kelly. Paddy Raggett.
and Eddie Collins. Helen Lavin. Right. Back in 1957, about 41 years ago, this group went to Dublin in the plain chant, and I'm told they came second. So now, what? Oh yeah.
They're going to sing the Bells of the Angelus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to raffle in just a few minutes. But before we have the raffle, there's a few people that there's a few people who I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank, first of all, Chalky, Eddie and Michael for providing the music. And I think it's probably worth saying at this stage that all of the work that went in here in providing music or anything else for the night was done totally free of charge. So I think Chalky does deserve a really good applause, because he had to refuse the booking maybe on the night. Next, I'd like to thank Tom King for being such a wonderful MC. I know like that he has got a lot of practice recently down in Killarney and back in Mallow and places like that, but thank you very much, Tom. I'd like also to thank the singers and performers. I certainly enjoyed the performance there. It was a pity that they probably didn't have enough room, or they couldn't be heard maybe in the background, but they done the best they could under the conditions, and I certainly enjoyed them. I think they were very good. I would like to thank the Ladies Club, and I'm sure you're all well aware of the Ladies Club, how wonderful they are for any event, at the Christmas party or for whatever else. They're always there like to lend a hand in the making of sandwiches and tea and so on. And this morning they were here very early, working here all day, and I must compliment them like in the way that they've done it and the efficient way that they were able to carry it out this evening. So thanks very much to the Ladies Club. To organise this event, a lot of work actually went into the preparation of it, and the work actually began, I suppose, way back over 12 months ago, when Patricia, Neville and a team of people actually were working on the roll book, trying to get names and so on. And I know at this stage that Patricia would know everybody, I think, in the roll book from 1700s, like right up to the present day. And she put a great effort into it. Also, Sheila, the amount of work that Sheila actually put in is just incredible, and Sheila actually earned the name like Sheila Know Everything, because no matter what you want to know, where anybody was, Sheila knew everything about them, and not alone that, but she she knew their addresses practically. Joan Sheridan and Joan Holland, who spent hours and hours, and I really mean that, on the telephone and trying to get in touch with people, and also writing invitations and so on. And I actually only came into it at a very later stage, and I was very honoured, if you like, to work with such hard-working girls. They were absolutely fantastic. On behalf of those hard-working girls, I would like to thank all of you, especially the past pupils. And I know, like, a lot of you have travelled a long way, like from England and from many places throughout Ireland. And it was, I must say, I was absolutely thrilled to be over in the old schoolhouse, and so many people came in to have a look around, and I was delighted meeting those people. And I know some of those people were gone a long time, and I must say it gives me a great pleasure, like, to see that everybody getting on so well together, and everybody enjoyed the night. So as I say, on behalf of the four girls, I would like to thank you all for coming, because without you being here, obviously there would have been no party. We sent out, or there was something in the region, I think, of about 100 pupils in the school in 1948, and because the task was so big in trying to get in touch with everyone, we decided we'd just pick the class of 48 and send written invitations to everybody in the class of 48. You might have noticed, like, that the 7th class, in fact, was fairly big, and like, there was an announcement, I think, last week that the government, in fact, were raising the age of school leaving until 15, so you can see we were about 50 years ahead of our time, in fact, at that time. Some people, unfortunately, couldn't come, and Sheila has some letters. We're not going to read out all of the letters, but Sheila will read out 2 letters from 2 of the people, in fact, who replied to say that they couldn't come. But basically, what I repeat once again, it was great to see so many people, that out of 100 people going to the school, that we have at least 60 here, and when you take into consideration that there's 15 have passed away, I think that's a really good record, and something that we should be all very proud of. And finally, before I hand over to Sheila, that I would hope that, I know in my own circumstances that when you leave school, you kind of forget about your school pals, but I think on occasions like this, that when you meet your school pals again, that I think it's well worth keeping up the acquaintance now, and now that we have all met again. So thank you very much. I'll hand you over to Sheila.
We have a letter, we're going to read a letter from a boy and a girl. So the first one is from Liam McGrath, Euston, London. I was delighted to be invited to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the school that I attended as a boy. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend, as I cannot get away from commitments. I can assure you I'll be with you in spirit and wish you all the very best. All those years ago, I can remember the girls and boys who were my fellow pupils. As it was not long after World War II, things were not easy, but the wonderful people who taught us and the wonderful community spirit at the time were great. When we look back, we know we owe those people a lot. I am sure the same spirit exists today as it did then. When you hold your celebrations, I hope your young pupils realise that the days they spend in Stoneyford National School are probably the most important days of their lives. I wish everyone a happy time. I thank you for having invited me. God bless you. Yours sincerely, Liam McGrath. Now the second letter is from Dolores Hutton, who is now Sister M. Joseph in the Carmelite Monastery in Tallow, County Waterford. Thank you and all the past pupils of our Stoneyford National School very sincerely for your surprise invitation to the reunion and celebrations of our 50th anniversary. I know that you will understand that I would not be able to attend. However, I'll be united with you all in spirit as you celebrate, and you will be in my prayers, especially this evening. Enclosed is a spiritual gift as a token of my solidarity with you all and with our deceased teachers, whom I revered and to whom I owe so much. God and Mary bless you all, and I hope you have a great evening. With kind regards from Dolores Hutton, Sister M. Joseph. And P.S. I'd love to get news of the reunion celebration if and when possible. Thank you, Dolores.
Thank you, Sheila. I'll hand you back to Sharky and the guys now. Thank you very much.
Everybody, would you give John and Sheila a big round of applause on there? What a job everything tonight. I even see we have Monty Dunn here tonight. Thank you very much. Okay, folks, we're going to continue with an old time waltz. There's a few people on the floor. Here we go.
You know, I shouldn't switch off.